So what is the first one up here?
Okay, so the first one, we have a very massive pairing with Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliott. It's called His and Hers, and they are lawyers in this movie. So, lawyers Mark and Dana are the perfect married couple until they find themselves on opposite sides of a highly public divorce case involving a wearing reality show couple. So, I am very excited to see this because it's been a little bit since we've seen them together. And one of my favorites of theirs together is oh my gosh, it's the one where they're working at the inn.
All of my heart.
Yes,
All of my
All of
heart.
My Heart. I love those movie series. Those were so good. And we also get to see in September Lacey's new Hallmark Plus series
Mhm.
called Celebrations with Lacey Chabert.
Which, bringing in that a little bit, I'm excited they're not dropping it all at once. We actually get one episode a week.
Yes.
And we're going to get it one every Thursday, Tuesday, somewhere
Yep.
around there. But I'm excited for this one. Brendan Elliott and Lacey Chabert, they've obviously done 11, 12 movies together.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
They did do all of the crossword mysteries, and they did 5 of those. They did A Christmas Melody with Mariah Carey. They've done 3 of the All of My Heart movies. And then does this make it 9 or 10?
Something like that. Yeah.
9 or 10 movies together.
But I think it'll be interesting to see like them like as a couple, but then like on opposite sides of each other dealing with the 2 warring couples and how they're gonna play that out.
I love how we get to see them as a married couple because where it ended off in the All of My Heart series, it ended with the wedding. We never got to see them as a married couple.
Yeah.
And with Crossword Mysteries, we maybe got a kiss in one of the movies, but they never got any further. This we actually get to see them go all the way.
And it'll be nice because they already have that like relationship established.
And we can already say this chemistry is going to be amazing. They're going to have amazing chemistry with each other. But that leaves us into the next one. And the next one is going to be The Heiress and the Handyman with Jodie Sweetin and Corey Sevier. After losing her fortune, an heiress moves into a rural farm where she mistakes her handsome neighbor for the handyman. To live up to her family's legacy, he helps her compete at the county fair. This one is up my alley because this is around the time where my county fair starts.
Yeah. So
I'm going to be competing at my county fair in the baking competition. So I'll be able to relate.
That's Jodie really cool.
Sweetin, I mean, I've loved her ever since I was 2. When I was just a little baby, my mom said I was like 6 months old. She'd put me in my bouncer every day on like TBS or something like that, or ABC Family. They would have a 4-hour marathon in the afternoon of Full House, and she'd just sit me there, and I'd be quiet for 4 hours. Immediately afterwards, I was everywhere. I was antsy. It was just Full House, and I guarantee it's because of Jodie Sweetin and Candace Cameron Bure. But Corey Sevier, this dude just keeps on getting better. I can't think of one movie where he has a bad performance or a bad movie.
Yeah, like I saw it said Road Trip Romance, and I was like, oh, I really like that one.
That's really good.
Him and Natalie are just so good together.
Noel Next Door. Oh my Lord. I love them and that together too. Jodie Sweetin, I'm looking forward to it. I'm scared that we'll get a little bit of Jodie overload though.
Because I think it'll be good.
I think we'll be good.
Yeah.
I think we'll be good. Why is there a bad thing of more Jodie Sweetin? But Corey is the reason that we're watching this. Corey is the Hallmark star. And this story, it takes place in a small town. It has to do with the county fair.
Yep.
It's up my alley. What do you think about it?
I think it's really cool. I've also done stuff at my county fair where I did like a baking contest, and it was like for chocolate cake. So I think this would be interesting to see like how realistic the county fair is to compare it to like what we know. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
excited.
And as it says here, Jodie Sweetin is also in the Jane Mysteries. We have 3 of those movies coming out in September, which we're not going to bring those up yet. But once we watch them, we will potentially talk about them. Moving on to the next one is this one.
Yes. So we have Falling Together starring Ashley Williams and Paul Campbell, and you already know just by seeing their names that it's gonna be funny. Because they are both very comedic souls. So it says Natalie tries to bring feuding neighbors together in her new condo building. Her unexpected ally is the building super prefers to avoid getting involved. So with this one too, I also believe that they're gonna bring up is it end alls? Like they're gonna do some
Yes.
sort of like reference to that to support that cause because we know that's very near and dear to Ashley's heart. And I'm wondering if maybe, just maybe, we get a Nahide Loach cameo.
We could. I mean, her, Ashley, and Ben are doing that fundraiser right now to raise all that money, which I think they did raise the $10,000. God bless them for it. I donated a little bit of money to it, but I think they're doing a race in this film.
Yes, that's what I saw in the trailer. It looked
Mm-hmm.
like they were doing some sort of race.
I'm excited for this because I know that Ashley likes doing movies with what's the word I'm looking for? With meaning to them.
Yes, yes.
She did that one, the 5 More Minutes, Moments Like These.
Mm-hmm.
And that had a lot of meaning of healing, trying to accept love in a different light after losing your partner. This one, it's near and dear to her heart, and it's also very close for Nikki because she lost her father to it. This movie's going to be great. It's Paul Campbell. He's a gem. Ashley Williams is a gem.
Yep.
But I'd say this might be the best movie of the month. If it hits the mark.
Well, it could be.
It could be.
But we also have Wes and Aaron.
We also got Wes and Aaron, which brings us to this one right here, The Real West, with Kimberly Sustad, Lucas Bryant, and James Denton. The Real West is all about a family vacation to a working ranch, introduces Professor Rebecca to Jake West. And Rebecca is a widower chasing tenure, and Jake is a handsome cowboy who never settled down. So this one, I'm excited for. I like Kimberly.
Mm-hmm.
I like her a lot. I like Lucas.
Yeah.
This one, I'm going to watch it. I'm skeptical about this.
I think it's a stellar cast. Like James Denton.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked him in oh my gosh, it was My Family Christmas Tree. Was that what it was?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
The one with Andrew and
Amy. Amy Teagarden.
Yeah. And the Tyler Hines cameo that everybody loves.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited for this one.
I am too.
It's a ranch movie. I'm hoping they do the never settled down storyline justice because Lucas is great. I just hope they don't make him unlikable. I want to like this character.
And I'm interested to see if it's going to have like any similarities to their show Ride because that was like about cowboys and like the West and that type of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see.
I'm really hoping that that's a good one. But this one, I know you are excited for.
Yes. So we have Autumn at Apple Hill, and this is starring Aaron Cahill and Wes Brown, and they are like 2 of like my absolute favorite like Hallmark leads. So we have newly divorced Elise starts renovating the inn she inherited from her grandparents, catching the eye of Luke, the chief financial officer of a major hotel chain. Despite first trying to scare him off, Elise discovers Luke might be the best person to help her restore the inn to its former glory. So I'm hoping, I don't know if it will happen in this one, but maybe we'll get a little bit of Wes Brown singing. Maybe? I don't know. It's tricky.
We could.
See, I don't know. But I think this is going to be really good because they have worked together, but I feel like when they did before, we didn't get to see a whole lot of them together. So I'm so excited to like see them have like another chance because I think that they are going to have incredible chemistry with each other,
Mhm.
banter. I think it'll be fun to watch.
I'm excited for this because I love Erin Cahill. I
Uh-huh.
love Erin Cahill. She's one of my favorite actresses.
Mhm.
I get in the mood, right? I get in the mood for a good Hallmark movie. I go to
Uh-huh.
my favorites, and Erin's in my top 10.
Yeah.
And Wes Brown, he's easily in my top 3 or 4
Oh my
favorite
gosh. Yeah.
leading men.
And they are seriously two of like the kindest souls that you could ever meet. Like I look forward to seeing them at Christmas Con. I'm hoping that they will be back because they are just awesome people to be around.
I can't wait to meet him. I hope to meet him sometime, whether it's on here or in person
Hmm.
at a convention, maybe at a Christmas con, maybe at a Kansas event, maybe,
Maybe.
but
And
eventually.
if anybody hasn't watched Every Time a Bell Rings, make sure to watch that movie. Aaron and Wes are both in that one. That was what I was like touching on when I was talking about the movie. Um, it's really good to see, and there's a really good like sister bond in that movie. So if you have time, definitely go on to Hallmark Movies now and stream Every Time a Bell Rings because you will not regret it.
I really like that movie as well. It's a great one.
Hmm.
This one is going to be great because I know it's going to lean into the fall feel.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get a lot like the apple pie, a little bit of
Uh-huh.
apple pie here, maybe some trees. Give me that. I would love that so much.
Hmm.
I think this will take us back to the days of like October Kiss and
Yes.
Pumpkin Pie Wars, which are
I
two of
think
the
this is
greatest fall
gonna,
movies.
yeah, I feel like this one's going to have a lot of fall in it.
Yeah. And then the next one is going to be Haunted Wedding. I'm excited because it's Janelle Parrish, but that's
Hmm.
just me. The wedding between ghost hunters Jane and Brian at a haunted inn is disrupted by Angelique, a ghost who mistakes Brian for her dead fiance. This sounds great.
It
This blends horror.
reminds it reminds me of like three bed, two bath, one ghost, and I loved that one. That was probably my favorite like fall one that they had.
That was great. I loved that,
Uh
and
huh.
I love that cast too. Anything that Chris McNally does,
Uh huh.
he's fantastic.
He is. He
He's
really
fantastic.
is.
And Julie, give me
Uh
more of
huh.
Julie.
Oh my gosh! But I want to see them in another movie together.
Maybe a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Maybe a Christmas sequel. Three bed, two bath, one ghost Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we get ghosts in Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen. I kind of forgot this one was coming out, so now this might be my most anticipated, just because I like horror.
Uh huh.
This is going to give us a horror feel to
And
Hallmark.
I don't think we've seen Ghost Hunters before.
No, we never seen ghost hunters in Hallmark. We've seen ghosts, but we've
Uh
never
huh.
seen like ghost hunters.
Yeah. So it'd be cool to see how I feel like a lot of these are very highly anticipated across all Hallmarkies. So it'll be interesting to see like what's people's favorites.
But that will lead us into the mysteries, which I'm going to try and pull up the mysteries here really quickly. Let me pull that up here. Let me see. Where are you? Okay, maybe. Well, we did just have Jazz Ramsey, a K9 mystery, which I didn't get to see that one yet.
I
I know
didn't
it's on
either.
my friendly to watch.
Yeah.
I know it's on there. Hallmark Mystery 2024. There, maybe. I might just have to.
I can read it off my phone.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. Okay. So if anybody doesn't know, there is an app called the Hallmark Movies Checklist, and it has all of the movies on there, and it gives you like a little bit of background on the movies, tells you when they're going to be on air too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have Nellie Knows Mysteries, A Fatal Engagement, and that's with Pascal and Kevin Smith. So there's only like a little bit of a description. I want to see if there's a longer one.
Let me see.
Because it just says advice columnist Nellie and Detective Hogan work together to find a killer.
Well, let me see this. Okay. The Cases of Mystery Lane also has a movie coming out that following week. And this one is going to be very, very interesting. And this is called Death is Listening. And I'm sorry if you hear my dog. As Birdie and Alden's relationship grows, they share a true love of true crime podcasts. But their favorite host dies. They help Officer Newton investigate sinister suspects.
I think this will be neat because it sort of reminds me of Only Murders in the Building with like the podcast. I'm looking forward to seeing this. I have to watch the first one though.
It's so good.
I know. I really need to watch that. I've heard such good things about it. But I feel like with both of these movies, they're going to do very well because Pascal and Kevin are also very loved in the Hallmark world as a like epic pairing.
Mm-hmm. And then the other one is Nellie Knows Mysteries, A Fatal Engagement. A local advice columnist with knowledge of town secrets gets entangled in a murder case, clashing with a detective leading into the investigation. That cast looks great. I'm very excited for it. It's Pascal.
Too. I know.
It's Pascal and Kevin Smith. How can you not?
Mm-hmm.
How can you not be excited?